Hello everyone, it's me, Tewty Toons, here with my sexy haircut, making me look good and shit like that. And I was a little bored today. I do have class in like an hour and a half, so this won't be a super long video, but I'm holding kind of my September content hostage a little bit, just to kind of keep momentum in the GoFundMe for the Doctors Without Borders cause that I'm doing. If you would like to donate to that, which I am hopeful that some of you still would like to, the link will be in the description below. We're about halfway to my goal of $1,500 for 1,500 subscribers. So if you are a subscriber and you would like to support me or my channel, this is a good way to do that, and also just support the world in general. So I appreciate all that. But I did not say I would hold content from like previous months hostage, so we're here with King Shark Nanaue. And you know, if I were to see King Shark in like my Tinder, I would probably swipe left, just because, you know, I'm the kind of guy, you know, I like to get my ass ate every now and again, you know, that's kind of how it is. But I feel like King Shark would take it just a little too far. He's got those teeth that I'm just like scared of, so I'm good. I'm good on that guy. But yeah, so King Shark is, he was a very much wanted character. We were very much so looking forward to his debut, especially with the Suicide Squad movie being very successful as well. The King Shark in that movie was hilarious. I did really enjoy it. Great movie, good time. And I think Mr. Zubaz has Rebirth 5 to Mr. King Shark here. And I am all about it. He's a fun character. He's definitely super cool to play with. What is his role? So they kind of mixed his kit up. It feels a little bit like Kilowog. It feels a little bit like Cheetah. It feels a little bit like I don't know. There's a couple. It feels like there's a mixture of kits in his kit. But when you read everything on paper, he seems like a bleed character, essentially. However, I would say that the bleeds are kind of secondary to just him in general. I think that he's more of a strength-based turn meter controller, kind of like Kilowog is. They're both squishy, they're both big people, but they have pretty decent speed, actually, and they've got pretty decent turn meter control along with just regular crowd control in general. So King Shark is, by and large, very high damage, very high control character, and honestly, that's worth a lot in this game at this point in time. So let's go ahead and look into his stats. I didn't get enough shards to take him all the way to L5. I kind of was lazy that month, or I was trying to be cheap, or a little mixture of both. But let's look at his stats real quick for L4. His strength is pretty high. That green parenthesis number, that is a pretty high number. We're about 2,600 strength. We have normal agility, probably a little above average stamina. Intelligence is quite low, so watch out for your special damage greens. HP is normal. Speed is 124, it looks like, 124. Because 90 plus 30 is 124. And then crit chance is 25%, and crit value is 78%, or normal. The characters with the 25% crit chance, that especially the ones that are strength-based, generally seem to have a higher just base damage attack power, because they crit less often, but their overall damage output seems to be higher than normal, in my opinion. That's just kind of what I see as I play with characters that have the 25% crit chance stat line. Now, let's get into his kit. We have Direct Hit. This is his basic attack. Damage to an enemy and apply 20% additional damage for every bleed on the character with a max of 5 bleeds. So you potentially could have an extra 20 or 100% damage on this ability. The legendary point is we're applying 2 bleeds on the target after the damage takes effect. So The extra 20% damage does not get applied for the 2 bleeds that this ability itself applies. Deep Bite, damage to a single enemy, and apply 5 bleeds that cannot miss on the target. So I think the ability itself can miss, but the bleeds will always land. Legendary Point, we have 50% turn meter down on the target. So that's kind of where we start to see that turn meter manipulation. But that's just a single target. This one is better on the AoE side of things. We're damaging all enemies with a 30% turn meter down to all enemies, and we also apply stun on the main target. This seems like a very, very Kilowog ability, essentially. It's almost a copy and paste of Kilowog. Smells like blood. Every time a teammate deals damage to an enemy, we have a 75% chance for King Shark to use direct hit on a random enemy. Now, this ability is his kind of bread and butter a little bit. It's the reason why I think that King Shark is really good. With Spectre out there, like if this ability accidentally kills a character that is not Spectre, you could run into the problem of like the other Spectre stunning members of your team, which is a little bit of a detriment, but that's why you think strategically and you kind of try and get around that as much as possible. Also, the legendary point is Purge 3 debuffs on King Shark. I actually thought that was a really powerful legendary point just because he is constantly using this out of turn attack. So those Purge 3 debuffs is going to come really like in handy a lot. He's going to be essentially debuff immune because he's constantly sending out attacks. Terror in the Deep. We have 80% chance to gain 4 empowered strength ups every time an enemy bleeds. And Mr. Zubas has kind of talked at length about this in the fact that he's a turn meter control character that reduces turn meter on a character, preventing them from getting their turns, and yet we want them to bleed. Like if they're getting less turns because we're controlling their turn meter in a negative way, we're not going to probably proc this ability as often as we would like to. And maybe that was kind of WB's thoughts. They were like, well, this might be like a balancing thing. He's not going to gain those empowered strength ups if we continuously turn meter down the enemies. So I don't know. But the legendary point is a medium overheal on King Shark as well when they bleed. And I actually do like that a little bit just because he is a squishier character. So it's nice to have a little bit of sustain in his kit, essentially. So that is his kit. That is his stats. Let's move into the synergy section. All Cassandra Cain, who kind of opens up normally, not all the time, but normally, with her AoE, which applies, guess what, 5 bleeds to everyone, which triggers, if we trigger King Shark on that ability, on that attack, every enemy should already have the max amount of bleeds in order to double the damage on King Shark's basic attack. I'm pretty sure she is 1 speed faster than King Shark. So that's actually just a really fun combo. Also, every single one of her active abilities is an attack. So every time she gets a turn, King Shark will have the opportunity to attack as well. Jay Garrick is in a similar boat, just without the whole bleeds thing. He attacks all the time. He's a speedster. He has very high speed, and all 3 of his attacks are attacks. So, yeah, he can trigger King Shark's out-of-turn ability as well. Then we have Robin as well, who is very high speed, normally opens with a move that can cause bleeds. And he also has a ability to kind of ramp up and turn meter up himself to get more turns and allow King Shark to use more of his out-of-turn attack. And then, of course, Red Hood, who has a similar reasoning with Cassandra Cain. Open up with that AoE ability, start bleeding everybody, and get King Shark's damage output to be higher right away. And then even if, because most of the time, especially if there's like a Black Flash in the enemy team, they will get turns, which should empower King Shark as well. Then we have our blue section. We've got Cheetah and Wonder Woman Coda as obvious choices because they both offer the team strength ups right off the bat. Excuse me. And whatchamacallit, Cheetah is a heavy bleed leader. All of her skills are kind of based on whether or not the enemy is bleeding. Wonder Woman just has nice call assists as well. Aqualad and Aquaman are both kind of quick characters. They both have lots of bleeds. They both have, or Aquaman has protection for his team. Aqualad has a little bit of protection for his team. I think they're both good combinations with King Shark, and it's also just kind of cool because they're Atlanteans, and King Shark is like a water creature, so it kind of mixes up the affinity pool for all of these blues. Also, I guess now that I'm thinking about Atlanteans, we could also probably mention where's he at? Black Manta as well. Black Manta is another one of those heavy bleed oriented characters, so that way you don't really need King Shark to initiate all the bleeding. You can have his teammates do that, and then in doing so also calling King Shark to assist. Okay, and then we have our greens. We have Chemo, who has an AoE cannot miss bleed attack. Reverse Flash for similar reasons as Jay Garrick. He attacks quite often. He has decent protection and survivability. We've got Bizarro, who's got an AoE bleed attack and is also a turn 0 taunter, just like Chemo. And then Heatwave, who is kind of a team support, but also applies 5 bleeds with his basic as well. And now that I'm thinking about it, when we have all of these characters that, like Black Manta, for instance, who need to attack, they're all attackers, and they don't really have a lot of protection. It helps to bring Brainiac as well. Brainiac's not only going to protect them from any retaliation attacks that maybe Manta is a bit more susceptible to. I don't know, or yeah, even the blues are kind of susceptible to like Harley Quinn's retaliations. So having Brainiac on the team will help your teammates survive while they're bleeding out the enemy team, but also because you can get the extra turn 0 turn meter, and maybe King Shark can go before maybe a Black Flash. Maybe he goes before some annoying speed character that you have to kind of race against in order to get the first turn, essentially. So that is our synergy section. I know a lot of you have actually been requesting that I do the counters as well. Like, this is who they work well with. These are who work well against them. He's not really an overpowered character. He still can be defeated easily by pretty much any strong powered green. He's a squishy fucking red, and as long as you like have the advantage on him as far as maybe speed goes, or just damage in general, if you have a green AoE nuke like Starfire, he'll probably end up dying. So there's really no point in doing a counter list. He's just a squishy red with some control. So just kill him with a high-powered green and you're good. But yeah, let's go into our crit corner, shall we? All right. So, like Brainiac as well on our team, so we might not have to worry so much about the Castaway Green Arrow. We should be able to go before him. Because of Terra being on the enemy team, I decided that this isn't going to be a bleed team. We're just going to go with straight raw damage and just try and beat people via damage. But yeah, Brainiac is really not going to offer us a whole lot here just because there are no retaliations on the enemy team. Um, well, if that's actually the case, let's actually bring out Cheetah instead, because she'll actually contribute a bit here instead. I'm pretty sure Kilowog will get the first turn. I'm thinking Kilowog is at 125 speed. Well, actually, I lied. Cheetah would get the first turn. I forget. Okay, so there we're already seeing our out of turn attack because Cheetah did damage. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna give King Shark the empowered strength ups from Kilowog, and then we're just gonna smack down on this AoE quick. Boom. We do not take out Spectre, which is an issue. It's a scary issue. So let's just do that this time. And here's the cool thing about King Shark there is that oh shit. Well, that's the bad thing about King Shark. But the cool thing about King Shark is that even if you kill the character you're attacking, his out of turn attack is attacking random random enemy characters because so it doesn't really matter if the character dies or not early. It's just the fact that you attacked somebody, so now he's going to attack somebody. So I'm going to go ahead and just stun our boy here. And try and get rid of this dark side as quickly as possible. Okay, perfect. So like I said, he is a squishy red, so that Terra AoE, it was not necessarily sure to kill him, but unfortunately it happened. Alright. Here is a Lex team with a Black Flash. We do have an Arcus, so we could potentially get retaliated against. I'm going to go ahead and bring in the Brainiac for the anti-retaliation. We will see if we need to use Kilowog's stun first, just because... Okay, it looks like I will get another turn right after this. So I'm going to give King Shark those strength ups again. So now we're going to stun Black Flash, just in case he doesn't die. Perfect. We're still alive. Let's get some more strength ups and turn meter, and now we can stun the Arcus. Beautiful. We're already getting multiple out of turn attacks because oh, there we go. Love that. Brainiac called him to assist just from Brainiac's passive, but then he called himself to assist right after, which is why we got 2 attacks right there. And that was nice to see. He attacked green characters, though, so we didn't really see the whole lot of damage. Okay, what is this? Interesting. I'm not opposed to this in the slightest. There is really no reason to bring him, because there's no... Well, actually, there might be slight reason because of Wonder Girl. We can protect ourselves from Wonder Girl. But let's get rid of these two. Let's go with a bit more of a bleed-oriented team. Where's my Cassie Kane? There she is. And then let's get a blue bleeder in there. Maybe an Aqualad. Aqualad would be nice. We're just at Aquaman now. Let's do Aqualad. I like the lad. There he is. Perfect. Let's do that. Start off the bat strong. Okay, they did get their damage immunity, which is unfortunate. Damage to a strength to an enemy applied 5 bleeds. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just start here with the strength downs on Wonder Girl. I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna do this so that way if she does basic attack again, then we're good. I'm also gonna stun her. I need Enchantress to go soon. Death-wise. Ah, shit. I think that's going to be the end of that. Maybe I need an AoE purge. I need a Cersei. That's what I need. Let's get Cersei up in this bitch so that way we can purge off that damage immunity right away. instead of Aqualad, we're just going to do Cersei. Perfect. That's our blue. And then hopefully we can get that damage immunity off right away. We should still be able to stun Enchantress, preventing any more damage immunity. I want to take her out probably first-ish. Probably first-ish. Let's get these bleeds out right off the bat so that way we can kind of make sure that this doesn't happen. And then I'm going to probably stun Zod with Brainiac so that way we don't face the same problem we did last time. And we're starting to smack them down. Okay, look at that. We've got a fat stack of empowered strength up. So let's go ahead and attack her. Oh, shit. Love that. Okay. That was not a lot of damage, actually. That's sad. That was a lot of damage. The basic does actually decent damage. The 2 is probably securely meant for bleeding and turn meter down. So they probably kind of balanced that out a little bit with, they gave it a lot of control, but they reduced the damage quite a bit there. Perfect. So yeah, we're murdering greens with that ability. Boom. 25,000 damage. Didn't even crit. That's nice. Okay. I'm proud of this. We circumvented our issue, and we did it better the second time. Moving on. Let's move into another match. We have... Oh, okay. Ooh. Well, we do have the Brainiacs that will protect us from the initial enrage. And then we have Cersei, but I think I'm going to want some sort of anti-Harley character. Let's do Bloodsport. No. I'm probably going to want... Who's faster than Cersei, but still a good Harley Quinn countertop? Ooh. Zod, maybe, a little bit. Let's bring Zod. Fuck it. There's 2 reds and 2 greens, so greens are going to be more important this go-around. I'm gonna start off with just the basic. Unfortunately, that gave her the turn. Alright, let's do this. Get rid of those debuff immunities. Perfect. Buff up a little bit. I can't stun anyone, sadly. Okay, perfect. And let's go with that. Beautiful. Okay, now we're starting to see some shit. Ooh, I have a feeling Arcus is gonna murder me. Oh, yeah. Fuck. Come on, Bessie. Let's go ahead. We're gonna stun Lobo. Unfortunately, we have to. And yeah, we're done. Shit. Quite unfortunate. I think that's going to be the end of this one. Harley Quinn, man, she's such a bitch. And then when you kill her, Lobo just takes over. I wonder how to get past that. I'll have to bring maybe someone other than Zod. Just because of the... Let's do Deadshot and we'll see if that works. I don't really know, other than maybe Starfire, but Starfire probably won't do it fast enough. She won't kill fast enough, I don't think. I'm gonna turn meter down this time, and I know I'm not gonna stun anybody, but at least I might give myself a little bit more time. Okay. Now we can purge. Oh, yeah. Cersei, you bad bitch. I love you so much. So much. Let's go ahead. I'm going to keep attacking Harley. We want her to go away. I'm going to turn meter down. Him. Perfect. Let's keep attacking Arcus, because Arcus is going to be our major problem child, I guess. I'm also wanting to probably stun Lobo, because I want to avoid the turn meter down from Lobo. Perfect. Okay, okay. Oh, look at that damage. Oh, buddy. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. That's sad. I don't think we can kill him, but we can do our best. We're not done here yet, just because Cersei's still alive. She's got damage immunity. Okay. So we do get to bring our boys back. And our boys did like the on revive attack, which is kind of cool. But the Lobo is a problem. The Lobo is an absolute fucking problem. Ah, fuck you. Alright. Sorry. We're just gonna skip this one. It's too complicated and I don't want to deal with it right now. I just don't want to fucking deal with it. I could probably figure it out if I just brought, like, a blue that had a can't miss AoE that just destroyed all the greens. That would be fine, but I don't want to fucking deal with it. Let's move into the next one. We've got a John Constantine. Okay. Interesting. I'm gonna bring Black Manta this time, because of all of the mend into bleeds that Barda's gonna be a problem for, and then I'm gonna need a better blue than Cersei for Arcus. Arcus is like my number one issue at this point. Let's see here. Could do Eclipso maybe, but Barda's in the way yet still too, and that's an issue. I know Spectre solves the problem, guys. I know he does, and you're all probably screaming, just use Spectre, it's fine. But I don't want to use Spectre. Spectre is the one I don't want to touch. I'm going to need Brainiac, actually, because of the Arcus retaliation, and I don't want to deal with it. And then I want someone that offers me some sort of, like, debuff immunity, which would be really nice, which I'm not really seeing a whole lot of. No, I'm not really seeing a whole lot of that. What am I missing here, guys? What am I missing? I need a way to dispose of Barda without hitting her. Fuck it. You know what? No. We're going to bring Saint Walker just off lead. And we'll see how it goes. I probably could have brought Star Sapphire, let's be honest. Alright. Hopefully, or I could just stun her right now, actually. That probably would work better. Let's go ahead and just give her some of that. Perfect. She's already not taunting. Let's do this. And let's go ahead and just erase all these buffs for our team. Now I can kind of deal... Ooh, here we go. Okay. Can kind of deal with Constantine at this point. Perfect. Yes, that was beautiful. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, let's go ahead and hit her with some power. We got our strength ups coming in hot. Now we can stun Barda again. Let's take out Etrigan. We don't need him out there. And perfect. And let's see how much damage we can do with our King Shark here. Not a whole lot. Sad about it. We almost killed him, but as we can tell, it's he's a green, he's Arcus, you know, there's issue with that. That's why we bring Brainiac for the anti-retaliation. And hopefully that we just end it here. Okay, perfect. Perfect! Who else should I bring? I'm curious. I did accidentally, during the Castaway PvP, I didn't really try that hard that week, so I got demoted to the 1200 trophy count section, and I really am struggling to find a reason to go back to 1500. That's a lot of work, and I don't want to deal with it. Okay, so probably we're going to want Cersei again, just because of the potential damage immunity that Enchantress brings with her. I don't necessarily need Brainiac, I guess, this time. Let's go ahead and switch it up. Let's get, actually, let's do Red Hood this time. Excuse me, and then we'll do... Do I need... I don't think I need him this time. If I've got Red Hood, I don't really need the other one. So let's do... I could do Chemo, I could do Bizarro. Let's do Bizarro. Perfect. A lot of bleeds, a lot of removal of things. Red Hood, Silver Banshee, Bizarro. That would actually be a really good team. Okay, I'm going to stun Enchantress. Beautiful. We didn't even need our boy. Let's go ahead. We're going to start off with this AoE bleed and get our Kilowog just pumping. Perfect. Oh man, yes. Just left and right. He's just attacking all the fucking time, and I love it. Ooh, buddy, that was so good. Maybe we'll just hold on to this team for a minute. I'm enjoying King Shark a lot. He's probably not going to be my go-to red, honestly. I just find, I like the character a lot. I don't know. I think other characters are more fun, but that is literally objective as fuck. And, yeah, so... Let's go ahead and do this one. We've got Robin, who's probably going to go first. He's going to silence my Bizarro, probably. Which is fine, because then I can get a nice little overheal from that. And then I can go here, and I can stun our beautiful dark side. I can follow it up with this beautiful turn meter down. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's go ahead and just... hurt and destroy everyone that we've ever loved. Okay, so we do have our empowered strength ups already. We're just going to start laying some smackdown on our boy here. Beautiful. Look at all those empowered strength ups that we've got kind of just collected at this point. Sick. Love it. 69,000 without even critting. It's just awesome. This is a good team. This is a very good team. I might switch Cersei out for Silver Banshee just for all of the shits and giggles, because that would actually be a fun fucking team. Let's try that out. Here we go. Oh no, this is that fucking team. Nope, never mind. Bye, Felicia. Here we go. What do we got here? Okay. Okay, we'll see what we can do here. We've got Silver Banshee for the 2 greens. We should be fine for the most part. The only thing is, can they kill Bizarro before we start getting turns? Or will Lex just use his basic attack, purge it, and then kill somebody else? I guess Bizarro doesn't have death immunity to start, which is unfortunate. I would really like a turn, you guys. That would be awesome. No. Give me a fucking turn. Alright. So that's not going to work. I need to bring in my own character, unfortunately. Let's just get rid of Bizarro and put in, like, Impulse. I think that would be good. That would probably be smart. Let's do that. I was really hoping I would just survive until my turn, and it didn't happen. Bam. Alright, that should give us the speed boost that we need. We had to take out Bizarro, which is unfortunate, but they're not really a debuff team. You know, obviously we do better against debuffs when we use Bizarro, and they're just more of a raw power team, so this is fine. This is fine. So this is a tricky part too, because Kilowog, or not, I want to keep saying Kilowog, it's King Shark. King Shark's abilities are all attacks, so I could either stun Barda and prevent her from going heavy taunt, or I could stun Arcus and prevent the potential retaliation into my death. I'm gonna go with the Arcus, because I really just don't want to lose King Shark right off the bat, you know what I mean? We thankfully did not trigger Barda, but we're gonna go for... Excuse me, we're gonna go for it anyway. Purge and attack. We did get some buffs out of that, just barely. Can we find a way to kill her? Okay, perfect. She's dead. Don't have to worry about her again. But our King Shark is down. Fuck. God damn it. That's unfortunate. Let's get rid of all of these characters. Yeah, and just kind of end it from here. Hopefully Banshee has enough strength to kind of murder Arcus here on her own. Oh, that was a butt clencher. Stole some stamina ups, and we killed him. Beautiful, beautiful. Unfortunate we lost our King Shark. Like I said, he's squishy as fuck. Super fun on the out-of-turn attacks, but that's about it. But, whatchamacallit, I have very much limited time until school starts, so I'm going to end it there. That is our beautiful King Shark video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please hit subscribe or thumbs up, and then if you also feel like potentially kind of helping the world out, throw some cash monies in the GoFundMe that I have set up in the link below. Appreciate you all, and I'll see you next time.